Oh, seriously. Huh? Who do I know? Testing, testing. Testing, testing.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, a warm welcome. We've dropped anchor here on the south coast of England at St Mary's Stadium. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position. And alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're on the cusp of bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. It's Southampton up against West Bromwich Albion.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. And here's how the lineup looks for Southampton.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Could play it in. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Well, I know the home side are very proud of this particular statistic. They can boast the best defensive record in the league.
Well, they have a great defensive structure. Everybody knows their jobs. They work really hard and they hate conceding goals. They've been terrific so far.
Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Decent looking pass. West Brom regaining possession. Well, just hearing there's been a goal in the Watford game, but who has scored it? Alex Scott can tell us more.
It's a goal for Watford. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. They're the first on the score sheet here with 11 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update. Phillips. Mowat. Well, Southampton were victorious when last they took to the pitch against Bristol City. What are your thoughts? How might this game go for them?
Well, their 2-0 win was an excellent all-round display, particularly the way they won the ball back. Today, I think we'll see them dominate the play, create good chances and win the game. Let's hope they play at their best.
Great weight on the pass. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep.
I'm not sure these are the right tactics. They're going to have to defend really well in their box.
Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Delightful passing. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Diakite. On to Mowat. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Excellent vision. And he covers back the first goal of the contest.
Well, I can't believe he's missed the target there. That's a poor finish.
Mabiala. And a lot to like about this attack. A fine reading of the situation. And he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal.
Well, there we have it. This has been a really poor game so far. The players need to pick up the tempo and be a lot braver with their passing and their movement. This can only get better.
Well, there's been a change to the scoreline, I'm hearing, at the King Power Stadium. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leicester City. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper. It's now 1-0 with 35 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Intelligent defending. Nice looking pass. A disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Charles. On to Edozie. Shea Charles. Mabiala. Now with Batawu. This is looking good. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Batawu Isahaku. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Really good defending there.
Half-time then. That's going to be all for the first 45 here at St Mary's. And away they go again, into the second half. Edozie. Here's Mabiala. Interesting pass. And defensive play to be applauded. Mowat. Michael Johnston. He read the situation defensively and did his job. A championship match that should hold plenty of intrigue. Join us on EA TV. It's Southampton facing Preston North End. Johnston. And in the right position to read it.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Mads Roerslev. Quick break could be on. And a disappointing end to that. I'm hearing someone has scored in the Leicester game. Alex Scott has the news.
Yeah, it's a second goal for Leicester City. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 60 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Life is never dull in the Championship. Live action coming up for you on EA TV. It's West Bromwich Albion facing Norwich City. Mabiala. Good looking move. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. It's with Jed Wallace. Well, no way through.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Diakite. Well, the threat could be there. And good safe hands on display. Charles. A very effective challenge put in. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But they dealt with the threat posed. Right, let's quickly send it over to Alex Scott, because Alex, I believe there's been a goal in the whole game.
Yeah, it's a goal for Hull City. It's now 176 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Mowat. On to Wallace. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. Possibilities inside the box. Appear to be in two minds. Well, no way through in the end. He has teammates around him. And he stopped them in their tracks. And we're receiving news of a goal in the Hull City match. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
It's a goal for Swansea City. Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did he take it well. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 84 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Edozie. Charles. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take.
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity in goal. Neither side did enough to win the game.
life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you finding, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music, I'm saying
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. Yeah, I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say
like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength, now I'm the only one. Only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. Life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Superhero. Superhero.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're on the cusp of bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. It's Preston North End up against Southampton.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Oh, this looks useful. And the keeper showing good hands. And over comes the corner. Could be more trouble. Making making a bit of headway. Oh, chance perhaps. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, that had goal written all over it, didn't it?
Whiteman. Well, Southampton really want to win this game after drawing against West Bromwich Albion. What do you anticipate seeing this time, Stuart?
Yeah, disappointing all round, really. It was a game they should have won. Today, I think we'll see a much better all-round performance from them, and they'll probably just about have enough to win.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, he's certainly weighed in with his fair share of goals this season, Derek. At times he's been rampant, and he will certainly need to be tightly marked today. Otherwise, he could get another couple of goals to add to his tally.
Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. That's a good-looking pass. Charles. Can they make one of these passes count?
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
And a solid clearance. Moran. Now with Keane. Can he put it away? Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Oh, danger here. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Still pressure. Not quite on the target. Did well to win it back.
Well, the stats confirm it. Southampton have been the more dominant team in the last 15 minutes, and have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Whiteman. Now with Moran. Ali McCann. Moving the ball nicely. But then the one that goes astray. Isahaku. Rohrsleb. Promising possession this. And quick thinking defensively.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Moran. Now with Osmaich. Good work from Southampton to win it back. And a lot to like about this attack. McCann. Super pass. And watched all the way by the keeper. And over it comes. And foiled only by the crossbar.
Well, you sense the goals coming. They're getting so close now. They just need to take one of these chances.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. And saved by the keeper. And over comes the corner. Well, still an issue here. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong.
So underway again. You might call it a defensive masterclass so far. Will either attack come to life? Well, a goal update to bring you from the Stoke City game. Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leicester City. It's now 1-0, 47 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Real chance. Oh, disappointing clearance. That's a good-looking ball. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Just couldn't play that decisive ball. Whiteman. Now with Keane. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Life is never dull in the Championship. Live action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Preston North End facing Norwich City.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And let's get a scoring update from the Stoke City match. That means we send it over to Alex.
It's another for Leicester City. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 57 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. And they keep it moving. Samuel Edozie. Giving it a go. A gift for any goalkeeper. Lewis. And a quick reminder, we have plenty of live football in store for you right here on EA TV.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Must take the lead here. Here's Mabiala. Southampton have it back now. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Osmaij. Incisive ball. Vital intervention. Well, a fine piece of defending, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got to concentrate now.
Time for a change then. Might lead to a chance to put them ahead. Oh, top goalkeeping. Over it comes. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Okay, I understand. Changing circumstances in the Blackburn game. Alex Scott, who has scored?
It's another for Blackburn Rovers. They've pulled one back with 76 minutes on the clock.
Alex, thank you very much. Andrew Moran. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Decent looking pass. Oh, genuine chance. Well, I must say, I thought they were about to illuminate the scoreboard with the number one. First goal of the contest, but not so.
Well, how are they not leading here? What a chance to open the scoring, as you mentioned, Derek.
Whiteman. It's Jamal Lewis. Well-timed tackle. Here's Mabiala. Well, they still have designs on the win. Can they forge ahead? That's a good-looking ball. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Ali McCann. Now with Whiteman. Credit due, a good intervention. Archer. On to Edozie. Good weight on that pass. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a...
Something journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, a warm welcome. We've dropped anchor here on the south coast of England at St Mary's Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on live action from the Championship. It's Southampton, and they take on Wrexham.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And here's how the lineup looks for Southampton.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Promising attack. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Must be! Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Who can he pick out? Still not clear. Very effective pass. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Scar. Kakachi. Broadhead. And deflected beyond the byline, so a corner here. And the short option preferred. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Callum Doyle. On to Sheaf. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Roerslev. Charles. One slick pass after another. Takes it on. A goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
O'Brien. Promising pass. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Edozie. Now with Charles.
It's a message from Jay Cheatham. Happy birthday, Jay, from all of your friends, including Mike.
Roerslev with it.
And Brian.
Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Mads Roerslev. Shea Charles. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Ben Sheaf. Liberato Kakachi. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Mabiala. Right, let's quickly send it over to Alex Scott, because Alex, I believe there's been a goal in the Hull game.
It's a goal for Hull City. It's now 1-0 with 34 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Showing a great defensive instinct. Just looking to keep the shape, it seems.
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Your thoughts?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game. They've won their...
Can he score? And a goal to increase their advantage to O'Brien. Out of play it went in the end. Samuel Edozie. Charles. Mabiala. And the chance slips away.
They got everything right there.
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. O'Brien. Trying to tee it up. Half-time then. That brings the first half to a close here on the South Coast. And away they go again. Not much of a contest, this. Here's Mabiala. And a tidy tackle. Broadhead. Now with Fatawu. Shea Charles. Waited well. Oh, but the keeper shot to it. Read that superbly. Just looking ahead to another game coming up for you from the Championship live on EA TV. It's Southampton facing Bolton Wanderers. Nathan Broadhead. And we're receiving news of a goal in the Hull City match. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
Yep, second one for Hull City. They're ahead by 2 now with 54 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. And he read it well. Samuel Edozie. Now with Charles. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Not the most confident clearance. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Lovely intricate passing.
Yeah, they just seem to have an overload all over the pitch.
And possibilities here. Maybe dangerous here. That is how to keep it out of the net. A squandered opportunity there. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And winning it back. Lewis O'Brien. Could be dangerous. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Charles. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Well, it was Watford that were awarded the penalty. The goalkeeper was having none of it with that run-up. Totally
Thank you, Alex. And a clever piece of defending. Well, far from the most accurate pass you're likely to see. Throw in to come. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Liberato Cacaci. The tackle taken away. Ten minutes left for play. Viner. Lewis O'Brien. Decent looking pass. And easily intercepted. Okay, Alex Scott can tell us all about a goal that's been scored at the King Power Stadium.
Another goal for Blackburn Rovers. They've pulled one back with 85 minutes played. What a game of football we have on our hands here today, Derek.
Alex with the info as ever.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank.
Yeah, it's difficult to cover that switch of play.
George Dobson. Liberato Cacaci. Nicely timed tackle. And there we have it. The referee brings this match to an end and maximum points for Southampton. What did you make of it?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward.